Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Duckman. 2 a.m. Okay, well, it's definitely not that late here, after all. But I guess you're going to see. But I can say sort of briefly that, wait, there was something I wanted to change about the sound. 2 seconds. Alright, I listened to my own sound and on a pair of other headphones, and then I heard my voice was extremely boomy in the unpleasant way. Sounded like a so so I wanted to remove that bass boost I had. Alright, Pilot RJAA is kind of an offline ATC solution. It's basically, no, it's not basically, it's actually very different from VATSIM or eval, but it sort of shares the same idea. Oh, that's good, thank you. The difference is obviously that on VATSIM or eval or whichever solution you choose to use, your ATC is dependent on people actually being there and ATCing you, controlling you around, meaning that you can have a sensor that controls everything from ground, from delivery all the way up to center. Obviously, you can't always account on people being online, providing service, obviously, because it's volunteers that do it. And also,
gentlemen, I would love to welcome you aboard our flight. When you find your seat, please be
also,
the larger carry-on items in the overhead bin.
you can't always expect ATC. So obviously, a lot of the, at least when I fly, a lot of the time when I fly around on VATSIM, I'm flying around on Unicom. I don't mind it because it's okay. I mean, Unicom does exist in real life, but it's sometimes nice to have the whole array. Now, Pilot RJAA, obviously, since it's basically offline service, provide you with ATC coverage everywhere. Everywhere you go, you need to switch between all the different centers and all that. The only downside you could say there would be is that it's using these horrific old Microsoft voice ATCs. You're going to hear that. But it's okay. I mean, it's probably, in my opinion, the best offline solution you can find. But let's jump into... Alright, let's try again. Let's jump into the flight deck. Into the very noisy flight deck. And continue with the...
We're starting out next to someone's baggage. This shouldn't take too long.
Okay, that's okay. Let's see. As you can see, I already powered it up, so I already did a little bit of the work. Let's just change this to purse because it wants me to do it. I already just pressed that, and we have all of them here. So let's just check everything. We got the lights down here, ECAM, and master warning. So that's done. APU, all of that's done. All select engine lights. Yeah, they're off. Fire test, we already did that. APU master switch, not going to do that just yet. APU start, also not going to do that. Sure, that's okay, Duckman. Confirm, bleed switch, press. I can give you a little bit of the taste of it. Let me just see, I already made this, so it's ATIS 120.2.
Engine International Information November 2030 Zulu winds are light and variable. Visibility 6 miles. Sky condition VFR. Temperature -7, dew point -12. Current QNH is 1031. Arriving and departing runway 33 left, 33 right, 34 left, 34 right. Engine International Information November 2030 Zulu winds are light and variable. Visibility 6 miles. Sky condition VFR. Temperature -7, dew point -12. Current QNH is 1031. Arriving and departing runway 33 left, 33 right, 34 left, 34 right.
It's a little bit low.
International Information November 2030 Zulu winds are light and variable. Visibility 6 miles.
That's yeah, that's the thing, and there's a lot of little issues that you have with VOD. I mean, you can double click and then you get it on text, and that's fair enough, but I don't know. I mean, it's just it's a matter of I would say no, not there. It's probably very much a matter of preference. I never found out what this footlight is. There is obviously a downside for it, and that is that I can't remember if I put in a let me try something. Maybe I should put a command in like that. I don't think I made one, but sure. I have an Intel i7 8700 non-K version, 32 gigs of RAM, a couple of different hard drives. I have one SSD and the rest is ordinary hard drives. All of my games except for Star Citizen is run on an ordinary dedicated hard drive. And my graphics is rather old. It's a GTX 1070 Ti.
You're ready to go when you are.
Perfect. Alright, let's see. I wanted to
Good
go
morning,
to
ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight 73
doors.
with service to Tokyo. Our flight time will be roughly 2 hours. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices
just do
are now
that.
shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray table seat back must be in the full upright and launch position for departure. Cabin crew secure doors for departure.
Get these guys to drive away and yeah. That's the thing. If you can find it, that's the worst part. Alright, let's close all. Remove fuel truck, luggage loader and air condition. And this as well. Let's keep it there. Let's turn on the seatbelt on. And let's go take a look at the engine page. We have oil, perfect, and unload engine page. Speed brakes are disarmed, flat levers. The announcements, are you thinking the... Oh, wow. Yeah, I can assure you that $1,000. That would be about 6,000. Well, maybe it's not. I think I got mine at a good time then, but it was roughly around there. I think I gave about 5,600, something like that. That would probably be, yeah, about $800, something like that, for my 1070 Ti. The plugin you're thinking about is probably PAX, Passenger and Crew Experience. It's not really a plugin, but it's more like a dedicated sort of third-party program. Let's see, parking brake should be active. The only thing you can see from the seat, yeah, it's active. All right, next.
Sir, it seems to be a bit chilly in the cabin.
Chilly. Okay. Hopefully that can help. Yeah, I did already. Let's try it again. Cabin, blah 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 blah. Nav light, yes, yes. All of these crosses. Fuel pumps, yeah, we are refueled, so let's just turn them on. Yeah, it's wild. Engine manual start is guarded. Alt mode guarded. Cargo condition preset. Should be on. Cargo heater is on. Forward and aft. Let's turn it a little bit down. Emergency AVs reset. Yes, that should be. Yes. Ventilation, cooling. Standby horizon. All right, let's listen to this guy here. Let's turn constraints on, airport on, VODs on, traffic on. Let's do the same over here. And let's get the ATIS message. That is simply just called X checklist. But you need the checklist. There's sort of a little text file. You can make it yourself if you want to. It's not that difficult. But you need to download a little text file with the checklist in. But yeah, it's very efficient and it's easy to use.
Engine International Information November 2030 Zulu winds are light and variable. Visibility 6 miles. Sky condition VFR. Temperature -7. Dew point -12. Current QNH is 1031. Arriving and departing runway 33 left, 33 right, 34 left, 34 right.
He did say 1031, right?
November,
That's pretty high.
2030 Zulu winds are light and variable. Visibility 6 miles. Sky condition VFR. Temperature -7, dew point -12. Current QNH is 1031.
Yeah.
Arriving and departing runway 33 left, 33 right, 34 left, 34 right. Engine International Information November 2030 Zulu winds are light. Engine International Information November 2030 Zulu winds are light and variable. Visibility 6 miles. Sky condition VFR. Temperature -7, dew point -12. Current QNH is 1031. Arriving and departing runway 33 left, 33 right, 34 left, 34 right. Engine International Information November.
Let's see if it's also here.
Are light and
What
variable.
is it?
Visibility 6 miles.
So I'm just going to turn you off for a little second here. Pressure page. There, let's see. Yes, care belt, auto. Rudder trim. Pretty sure I can see this here on flight control. 0. Let's reset it in any way. Alright, let's go to squawk button. Squawk here. Set to slam master. 2200. We're going to set that in a little while, so I'm just going to turn this off. Input source, yeah. All right, let's let me just hear, what was it? Information what?
Engine International Information Oscar. 2030 Zulu
right.
winds are light and variable. Visibility 6 miles. Sky condition VFR. Temperature -7, dew point -12. Current QNH is 1031. Arriving and departing runway.
All right, let me see what my assigned frequency should be. 12190. Oh, what does he want now?
Sir, it seems to be colder than usual here.
It sure is. Oh, I know why. Sorry. Gentlemen. Ground equipment. Let me, Oh, I'm in here. Let's get the air condition again. That should certainly help. One to 187 should be the correct frequency. I think it's 875. Let's see. Ancient ground. Good morning. United 7314. Radio check. That certainly didn't seem to do. 7318 I am. Oh. Let me see. Am I connected to anything? Why? Oh, it's because I somehow changed it around. Alright, let's turn it on. Sound on. Let's try again. Ancient ground. Good morning. United 7318, radio check.
United 7318, you are loud and clear.
Thank you. Perfect. Alright, so one of the new things that they have given us is the ability to name the information that we have. We couldn't do that before. It would just... it wouldn't make any difference. But now it's the only difference it actually would make is that it probably would misinterpret what I said to it. But let's try that now and see how good it works. I mean, it is a public beta, so the idea is also to so here it should be United 7318 with information Oscar, ready to copy Alpha clearance. What does he want now?
Sir, it might be a tad too warm in the cabin.
Oh my god. What the heck, are my passengers made of chocolate? Alright, let's see. I don't need to turn that on yet. It's too warm, it's too cold, it's horrible. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can do this. So, what am I expecting? Let's get my plan up here. AV tab. Yeah. That might be an option. I'm not sure. I have to admit I am longing a little bit to get back to Europe and fly around. But let's see where we can get from this. The thing is that I would like to use yeah. I mean, turning this knob from there to here can make it too cold, and turning it from there to here can make it too warm. I mean, seriously? Alright, let's see. So I'm expecting this cells 1 Sierra. Cells 1 Sierra. With the cell transition, probably that then as filed, and then something else and a squawk. That's pretty important. So let's try this. Let's see how it works. Ancient clearance, good morning. United 7318 with information Oscar, we're ready to copy IFR clearance.
Aircraft calling ground, say again with your call sign.
Yeah, he didn't get it. Let's try again. United 7318 with information Oscar, ready to copy IFR clearance.
United 7318,
Oh, yeah.
We don't have a flight plan on file for you.
Sorry. It's okay. Try that. Got that. Completely forgot it. Let's see. Got a new. Let's try again. Ancient ground, good morning. United 7318 with information Oscar, ready to copy IFR clearance.
United 7318 is cleared to Romeo Juliet Alpha Alpha. Climb via the EGF 1Y departure with the yard 020 transition, then as filed. Expect departure runway 34 right. Climb to flight level 260 via the departure. Expect higher clearances 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 121.4. Squawk 4021.
Alright, let me see if I got all of this. I'm going to have my co-pilot, because if I try to repeat this, I could do it, but it would probably get it really, really, really wrong. We can try. Let's see. Let me just see if I got all of this. The 020. United 7318 is clear to Romeo Juliet Alpha Alpha. We're going to climb via the AGOP 1 Yankee departure with the Yankee Delta 020 transition, then as filed. Climb to flight level 260. Expect higher clearances 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 121.4. Squawk 4021.
We are back incorrect.
Yep.
United 7318 altitude is flight level 260.
I'm pretty sure I said. Flight level is 260, United 7318.
United 7318, this is Incheon ground on 121.87. Please repeat your request.
It's going well. United 7318, flight level 260.
United 7318, this is Incheon ground on 121.87. Please repeat your request.
Yeah, it's let's try it again. United 7318 is clear to Romeo Juliet Alpha Alpha. Climb via the Echo 1 Yankee departure with the Yankee Delta 020 transition, then as filed. Climb to flight level 260. Expect higher clearance 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 121.4. Squawk 4021.
Aircraft calling ground, say again with your call sign.
See, that's why I always have my let's just try to start over here. Oscar.
United 7318 with information Oscar ready to copy IFR clearance.
Try that again. United 7318, wait information Oscar, ready to copy IFR clearance. Maybe it's because I already got it.
United 7318 is cleared to Romeo Juliet Alpha Alpha. Climb via the Egg of 1Y departure, with the yard 020 transition, then as filed. Expect departure runway 34 right. Climb to flight level 260 via the departure. Expect higher clearances 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 121.4. Squawk 4021.
Darkman, yeah, that's okay. I can just tell you that it's really not because it's broken. I mean, the program itself functions like it should. The issue is that some of these things, like the transitions, they are not in sort of a very easily recognizable Echo 1 Yankee. I mean, and sometimes it misreads what I say. It's sort of the voice recognition that's the problem, not the program in itself.
United 7318 is cleared to Romeo Juliet Alpha Alpha. Climb via the Egg of 1Y departure with the yard 020 transition, then as filed. Climb to flight level 260 via the departure. Expect higher clearances 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 121.4. Squawk 4021. United 7318 rear back correct. QNH is 1031. Let us know when you're ready for pushback.
QNH is 1031, United 7318. Alright, let's see. So we're going to go to the serve page first, go to controls and set all of this to auto. But I guess you're going to bed now, Darkman, so sleep tight and all that. I'll see you another day. Another time, another day. Hello, Zoro. And welcome to the wonderful world of Pilot Trade C 4021. There we go, status. Let's turn all of these on. And let's go to the FMS. Go to init. So we are United 7318. We are going from Incheon to Narita, pretty sure it's called. Let me see if I can find my alternate somewhere. Raja. But I'm just going to go to route select and filter for and it's going to be this one here. Apply. And let's go to alternate. If I put in the alternate, it would deleted it for some reason. There we go. Yeah, we have a pretty high cruise level here, flight level 3 cost index. I don't have anything put in, but I'm going to say 150. Check the temperature. Top of climb temperature should be -53. And this should be 36084. There we go. Let's go to IRS and align it. There we go. And go to return. Departure. Well, we just got that. Stuart Padre, thank you for following. Let's see, what did we get? We got 3-4 right. Hopefully I'm not going to taxi forever. 3-4 right. Standard departure was the Eagle 1 Yankee transition with, well, departure, not transition. There we go. Put that in. And let's go back to init and look for navigate. We have they're all programmed, so that's good. Go back. Clear that. Fuel and load. So we're going to go to 6 up here, and let's go to airplane passengers. So we are 174.7 and we should be 146. Let's hope it can work. Why doesn't it want to do that? It does say it's 46, but let's... Why? It's 46 to us? Ah, well. Let's say 46. Let's see here, we have 18428. 18428, so 184, that would be 18.4. Yeah. Let's see if I put 46.0 in. No, 45 is the... I hope it works. So let's see, taxi, route reserve, we have, what is it, 5%? That's not exactly right. Alternate, I'm not going to meddle with that. Let's go to takeoff performance. Go back. Performance calculator. Probably don't have a slope flap setting. We're just going to go for 1+F. That should work. Let's see. CG is out of range. I know. Oh. Try to unload them. If I put 2 in here, we're going to be very high and get to 40. What if we set this to 0? Let me try something else then. Now we're at 46. Let's set this to 400. Let's try 600. That's too much. 500. Too much. 450. 400 is the best. Alright. $175.1, that's too much. Let's try 300 then. 174.6. Let's do 350. 174.8. Right on the nose. Oh. Wonderful world of... Let's hope that works. Let's go back. We got 174.8 if I'm not mistaken. And this was... yeah, not that. 38. We don't have, we have 268. No, 268. There we go. They are loaded. That's better. Alright, so 137. Let's see if I go to flaps 2. Flaps 3. Alright, let's just go 1F. 137, 137, 140, and 46. One, 137. 13 up. 137. Let's take a look again. 140. And flaps is 1. Let's see if we have any discos. No, and according to plan we also don't have any levels, I mean any what are they called? Go to cabin. Go to pre-plan the pushback. Oh, wait a second. We got 3-4 right. It's not a very long taxi, but we are here, so we are going to taxi or getting pushed back down here. Then come on. Up here.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Alright, let's check again. Flight director and all of that is on. This is set as it should be. Let's go up here. That is on captain and purse. We have these in nav. We have tested the engines. Main is on. Let's turn on the APU. And while we wait for that, let's prepare the plane completely for departure. Let's go to ground service. Close all doors. Ground equipment. Remove luggage, air, plane and chocks. Just waiting for the electrical power. Waiting for the APU to get online. The APU gen is running. And all of these should go away when we wait for this to settle. There we go. I know usually we wait for the bleed to turn this off, remove these, and now we should be ready. Let's take the checklist that I have here. Before start, cockpit preparation is completed, gear pins and counters have been removed, signs are on or auto, seat belts, no smoking and all that is on. ADSI nav fuel quantity is, let's find it somewhere, 18.421, that's 18.4. Takeoff data is set. Go into no, here in it, go to performance, takeoff performance, it's set, and barrel rev is set for both. Alright, let's turn on the beacon. Let's call the pushback car.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Let's take the below the line. Windows and doors are closed. Beacon is on. Just set it on. Thrust levers are in idle, and the parking brake is on because we've removed the chocks. So we should be pretty ready to go. So let's ask Ancient ground, United 7318, ready for pushback and engine start.
United 7318 pushback and engine start approved.
Pushback and engine start approved, United 7318.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
How are you doing, Zoro? If you're still here. I didn't get to say that, but I hope that you're all well, that you had a wonderful Christmas and good New Year. I certainly did. We got a Apple TV 4 in our Christmas present, my wife and I. The kids got a lot of stuff. But that's it, the way it should be. And believe it or not, I got a new pair of shoes.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, let's check everything again. We are off external power. We have removed external power. APU is on. We should be ready to go. So let's release the parking brake.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
Wilco, I'll start engines. Let's start engine. And here we're going to start them in the right order, if I'm not mistaken, so we can start with engine 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the front of the aircraft for safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is on, please make sure that your seatbelt is
There has also been, we have gotten a new update for, listen to that. I love the sound of, this is the FFC, whatever they call sounds. I love them. There's a new update for the TOLIS,
There are several emergency exits on this aircraft.
the A346, so we're going to take a look at that at some point.
Please refer to the safety card in the back pocket in front of you. In some cases, your nearest exit might be behind you. If we need to evacuate the
Chrono?
aircraft, there are lighting on the floor to guide you towards it. In the event that the cabin loses pressure, an oxygen mask will drop right in front of you. Start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and
Should be
mouth.
ready. Let's start engine number 2.
Testing draft is necessary and treated normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask first and then assist others. Leave your mask on until a member of the crew advises you to take your assist. In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the arm rests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Look it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Hold the straps tight. Place the vest pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If it doesn't inflate automatically, you may blow into the mouth for manual inflation. Strap is equipped with voice light.
See, much better.
Exit the aircraft as soon as possible if you want. Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. We remind you that this
There we
is
go.
non-smoking.
Alright, let's set this to norm.
Let's
turn off the APU.
In the laboratory is prohibited by law. All of this information and more can be found in the safety card located in
And
the
let's
back
test
front
the
of
flight controls now that we are
letting the cabin member know
out here
you
in
have a
case.
question. Thank you for flying with us again.
Alright. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Full rudder left. Full rudder right. Neutral.
Cabin lights will be dim for departure and if you require additional lighting, there is a lead light on the control button.
Alright, I'm going to set my co-pilot, my invisible co-pilot now, to handle all of the radio chatter because it makes it a little bit easier to have.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Setting parking brake. Let's set the altitude.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
We went to flight level 260 if I'm not mistaken. Everything else is as it should be. Let's set the flaps. We have flaps 1, arm the speed brake, set rejected takeoff, and press the takeoff config test. No blue, well actually all blue, but takeoff config normal.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright. There he goes. To lean a little bit forward. Alright, let's give him the signal that we have seen it. Perfect. Let's dim the so we can find it. It's a little bit annoying that it's down here. The floodlight, yeah. Cockpit floodlight. Alright. So let's ask for taxi. Engine ground. United 7318 ready to taxi to runway 34 right.
United 7318 taxi to runway 34 right via taxiways Alpha, Romeo 8, Romeo 3, Romeo 7, Romeo 4, Romeo 6, hold short runway 34 right. Taxi to runway 34 right via taxiways Alpha, Romeo 8, Romeo 3, Romeo 7, Romeo 4, Romeo 6, hold short runway 34 right United 7318.
Alright, let me see if I can figure out where that is. Alpha is there, Romeo 8, Romeo 3, Romeo 7, Romeo 6, alright, I think I got it. Turn the wing lights on as well so we can see something. Makes it a little bit more fun to look at the engines. Alright. And wait just a minute. I think we're going to set the logo to... Yeah, no, logo to auto, that's okay. Let's roll. And if you see some weird jinks or weird turns or anything like that, it's simply because the Z-axis on my T16000 is unfortunately beginning to be a little bit weird. It's beginning to act up. So we're going to, she didn't say that, but we're going to use Romeo Alpha. Yeah, I know it. Control it with my pedals. Oh, what's that? So we're actually playing on, I don't know what you would call it, real time? So this here should be alpha. Come on. I wonder if it's acting out like this because it's a little bit tail heavy. Maybe it is. But we certainly have warmed up the engines enough. So I'm also flying today with real traffic on, if you want to call it that. So all the planes we're going to see are going to be actual airplanes. That are flying this very moment. We're flying real time, so Brunopo, 1, 2, 3 numbers. Brunopo numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you for following. As you can see, we are actually have an airplane. Probably I hope it's coming in for a landing, because otherwise I have absolutely no idea what the heck it's doing up there. All right, let's brake. We have also tested the brakes. So let's see. Romeo 8 is here. Then we're just going to follow that all the way down to Romeo 3. So the next one down here should be Romeo 3. It's been a while since I've flown in the A359, so I thought it was about time to do that. Let's slow it down a little bit. I'm pretty sure I forgot to do a checklist, but let me just... see if I can find it. So after start, anti-ice, we don't need that. Ecam status has been checked. Pitch trim has been set. And rudder trim is hopefully still 0. Let's go to flight control. That was not flight control. There we go, flight control. Still 0, yes. Should be turning down here. That should be Romeo 6. And it certainly is. Alright, let's dim the cabin lights for takeoff. And then we're actually going to use, it's called Romeo 6, but it has to be Mike 5 in order to get to 3-4 right. Let's see if we can find it. That should be Mike 6, the Mike 5 is here. And then he should turn me over to, send me over to tower automatically when we are set to hold short here. There's also another taxiway here called Sierra, but he didn't say that.
United 7318 contact tower on 118.2. Enjoy your morning. Tower on 118.2 United 7318.
The only problem here is that it usually doesn't change the numbers down here. Let me just check if it actually does that now. Let me see. No. Because we should be at 118.200. All right, let's start by, we don't have a ding the cabin other than...
I have nothing to say, sir. Is
Well,
there anything you want?
yeah, prepare for takeoff. Let's see, let's get the checklist done. Flight controls has been checked. Flight instruments, they have been checked. Briefing is confirmed. Flap setting, we have config 1. For the takeoff data, we have V1 is 137. We rotate 137. V2 140. Flaps config 1. Flex temp 46. ATC has been set. Ecam memo, we have, well, actually we have all blue, but we have no normal. Let's do the takeoff config once more. Fine. Takeoff config normal. Below the line, takeoff runway is 34 right. Cabin crew has been advised, I tried to at least. TCAS should automatically go to TARA. Engine start selector is as required and packs are on. We should be very much ready for takeoff. So, let's call the tower. Ancient Tower, good morning. United 7318, ready for takeoff, runway 34 right.
United 7318 winds are light and variable, cleared for takeoff. Runway 34 right, squawk 4021. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 34 right, squawking 4021, United 7318.
Let me just check it again. Go to serve. No, not that. Serve controls. Squawk 4021, right? 4021. 4021. It's on. Yes. And it's on TRA, norm, all of that. Yes, perfect. Turn on all the lights we need. Landing lights on. I think I was a little bit too... gave it a little bit too much brake here. Alright, we are ready for takeoff. Let's set the chrono, say takeoff. Go to, let's take halfway forward. About 50% throttle. Let it settle, let's go to flex. Man flex, SIS runway, auto throttle is blue. 100 knots. V1. Rotate. Positive climb. Gear up.
United 7318 contact Seoul departure on 121.4. Have a good morning. Departure on 121.4 United 7318.
Let's turn that up.
Departure United 7318 climbing to flight level 260.
United 7318, good morning.
Sir, shouldn't I start the cabin safety demonstration?
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Better do it, otherwise he's going to punk me about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal fittings one into the other, and
Retract
tighten
flaps.
by pulling on the loose end of the strap.
United
To release
7318,
your
climb and
seatbelt,
maintain
lift
flight
the
level
upper portion of the
260.
buckle. We suggest that
Climb
you
and
keep your
maintain
seatbelt
flight
fastened
level
throughout the flight, as
260
we may
United
experience
7318.
Airbus A350 has 8 emergency exits, 4 on the left side of the cabin and 4 on the right. Please take a
Isn't
few
that what we
moments
have
now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor level lighting will guide you towards the exit. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of
Alright.
the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide.
After
which may
takeoff,
also be
landing gear is
attached
up,
and used
flaps
as
are
a life
retracted,
raft.
packs are
Oxygen
on.
and the air
That's
pressure
it.
are always being monitored. In the event of any compression, an oxygen mask will automatically appear in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic band behind your head and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on first, and then assist the other person. Keep your mask on until a uniformed crew member advises you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. Lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. A life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head, pass the straps around your waist, and adjust at the front. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord, only when leaving the aircraft.
Alright.
If you need to
That
refill
was
the
a
vest, blow into the
nice
mouthpiece.
takeoff, nice and quiet
Use the
takeoff.
whistle and light to attract attention. Also, your seat bottom cushion can be
Let's
used
get
United
up.
as a flotation
7318, expedite
device.
climb to flight level
Pull the cushion from the
260.
seat. Slip your arms into
Expedite
the
climb
straps
to flight
and hug the
level
cushion to your
260
chest.
United
The following electronic
7318.
devices, calculators, CD players, laptop computers, may be used when the
Alright, let's do
seatbelt
what
sign is
the
off, or when
nice
permitted
lady
by
tell
the
us.
crew. Mobile telephones, remote controlled toys, or any electronic devices operating with an antenna must be turned off at all times. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. You will find this and all the other safety information in the card located in the seat pocket in front of you. We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. We wish you all an enjoyable flight. Thank you.
we're going to see a nice sunrise.
Larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to keep seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight. Do not form a line near the last point. This aircraft is using onboard Wi-Fi. You will be required to see a small if you wish to access. We do offer complimentary flight thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able to access our wide range of free live TV library. Off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can have it up and move around the cabin. However, we ask
Alright, let's turn on the autopilot now. Huh. Forgot to disarm the speed brakes. Yep. Where the transition altitude should be okay, 1400. Where we are now. So after takeoff, below the line, barrel reference is set to standard for all of them. So that's it. I know it's probably, for you guys, probably not the most interesting thing to see. I don't know. But I just think there's something very special about starting in sort of in darkness and then flying into the sunset. Sorry, sunrise. The other thing works as well. Then you just start in daylight and then fly into the sunset. Now, I heard there was something about note that up here. I heard there was something about okay. There we go. I heard there was something about the level in Pilot JTC, the new beta. There was something specific you needed to do in order to get the volume up. I haven't been able to find that yet.
318 climb and maintain flight level 350, contact engine center on 125.45. Enjoy your morning.
Center on 125.45, take care United 7318.
didn't feel.
Center United 7318 climbing to flight level 350.
Let me see if I can find that little message about where to turn up the volume.
Departure United 7318 climbing to flight level 350.
United 7318, good morning. Radar contact.
Contacts.
United 7318, contact center on aircraft call.
Center United 7318 climbing to flight level 350. United 7318, good morning. Radar contact. United 7318 climb and maintain flight level 410. Climb and maintain flight level 410 United 7318.
It's still a little low, but it's the best I can get right now. Let's get a flyby. No sound, just bloop. But there it is. A359. Whoa, that was loud. Alright, so we are on our way, nice, quiet and slowly and all that. Still with the ability to get annoyed about the the report page here, but fortunately we can use this guy here instead. Go to progress. Let's put in, it's Romeo, Juliet, Alpha, Alpha. Go to the report page, turn that off. Alright. Let me see, it was 12545. Let me put that in. So now I have the comms and I need to set all of that. We're flying over the ocean. Let's put the train on. Put weather over here. Set this to a pretty high distance. I can set this to 40 now. Yeah, we have water. It's the water there. Let me see, what does it say here for 7.5? It's not much, but it's okay. It's doable. Alright, the sun is rising. Let's put on some sunglasses.
Our lovely flight attendants will be starting our in-flight service. We'll be serving complimentary drinks.
Let's see if we get that error message again. Oh, warning.
Please note, we only accept credit cards.
Alright, in a couple of seconds there's a couple of things I need to do, but I think you can manage to sort of do all of this by yourself. Let's get a little bit cabin light in here. Floodlight now that the sun is rising. We at the cruise, so let's check all of this. Let's go to all engines. We're running nicely with oil, no issues, no problems. Doors, well, they all closed, and we have slides here, so wheels, no issues as well, but I mean, we're flying, so hopefully that doesn't surprise anyone. Fuel, using used 2,694 per engine. We have about 13 tons left. Video, hi there. Electricity, these pages cannot really be trusted, but you know. DC, batteries, emergencies, 5 ampere, blah blah blah. Hydraulics. Hydraulic levels are fine, we are not below anything, and both pumps are working. Flight controls. No issues here as well. APU not running. Bleed air. We are getting low pressure air as far as I can see. This should be the high pressure valve down here. And going into the packs with no ram air or anything like that. Condition. Let's see how it goes. 23 degrees. Reasonable, nice temperature. Cargo is about 11, so it's okay. Pressure, what's the page we were on before? We are auto cap altitude, landing elevation 134. No vertical speed issues, anything like that. Difference in PSI is about 9, so it's pretty high, but it's not in the red area. Dispatch, nothing. or normal. STS, normal. Deferred, nothing. And the cruise page. Let's go in here. Oh wait, we don't need the turn the wing lights off. Set the strobe to on. It's a nice view, except for the shadows. They're a little bit weird, but alright, I will let my co-pilot take care of the radio once again, and then I'll get these cats made to obey. I'll be right I'll be right back, guys. guys, I'm back again. Just had to say goodnight to my wife and all of that. So before Christmas, or before I took my Christmas break, or however you want to sort of formulate it, I mentioned for you that I had some bad news, and I've come to that conclusion that I still like to stream. I love streaming. I mean, what I enjoy most about streaming is that I have direct interaction with you, and that's still my primary motivation for doing this. My secondary motivation is that I would like to try to make this something that I can do full time, because then this is one of the things that I can do that can relatively easily be combined with I just thought going to try to turn the game audio down a little bit so you perhaps hopefully can hear me a little bit better. Yeah. Streaming is one of the things that I can do that can relatively easily be combined with me going home with the kids and getting them, send them away to school and all that. What I would like for you guys to do, and hopefully a lot of you that have subscribed to my channel is going to hear this, otherwise it would be an an insanely useless question or request. I would like for you to somehow communicate with me when it is best for you that I stream. Because there's absolutely no doubt that the best time for me to be streaming is when it's morning here. So that's somewhere between 10 to something like 10 a.m. to 2 to 3 p.m. UTC standard time, Zulu time, UTC. And the reason, I can tell you the reason is not that I don't have the time to stream in the night. I actually do. The issue is that there's a lot of things. Let me just get back to the cockpit. There's a lot of things going on that will mean that for me to be able to really stream in the night, that would mean that everything we do with the kids is going to be sort of streamlined all the way. And I can definitely assure you it very rarely is. So but I also have that impression that perhaps most of my potential audience will be awake and available at this time here. Maybe a little bit earlier, if that's possible. Unfortunately, it usually isn't, but just in case. So yeah, let me know what you think. That's one thing. The other thing is that if you think about what's going on with flight simming, we have a lot of stuff going on with Microsoft Flight Sim. Unfortunately, most of it is it's a little bit bad, because there's been continuously now for a very long time issues with the vanilla weather in Microsoft Flight Sim, and as far as I know, there are still no resolution for the problem with Rex Weather Force 2020 or whatever it's called. But this also means that when there's a lot of stuff going on with the Microsoft Flight Sim, and also obviously there's also always something new happening with what's it called, fly-by-wires A320. I haven't heard anything really new about the Phoenix, but I do know for certain that they're still working on it. They'll probably come with some they made a relatively nice update here just before Christmas, telling us that they were going into a phase where they would spend a lot more time getting the airplane ready, building on it, so that would be a time for us simmers, a time when we wouldn't really get that much news in from them. Obviously then we have some updates, sort of slow, small updates dripping here and there from Solis. They have updated both the A319, the A321, and just downloaded an update for the A346. Unfortunately, there's nothing new happening here with the, as far as I know, with the A359, which is just a little bit annoying. It's too bad, in my opinion. But that's the way it is. As far as I know, they're working on Flight Factor is working on a new airplane. So obviously that's going to take a lot of their effort and their time. And also, I mean, completely understandable. Then we obviously also have Pilot to ATC that I use. We are, like I said, in a public beta phase right now, meaning that we will also dripwise get new updates, bug fixes and all that I would also like to showcase, because in my opinion, despite all the errors that we saw today, Pilot to ATC is the best, in my opinion, offline ATC service that you can get. And in my opinion,
United 7318 contact Tokyo Center on 124.95. Good day. Center on 124.95 United 7318.
let me just get that. Let me see, it was 124.95, I'm pretty sure. Let's try it. Was Tokyo Center. Tokyo Center, good morning. United 7318 at flight level 410.
United 7318 reporting. Radar contact.
Oh, he's just... That's just... that is so realistically how you would expect someone from Tokyo to greet you. There are some flaws, small things with Pilot to ATC. That's some of the things that they are probably trying to cover right now. But yeah, we get updates there in the public beta, and I'd like to showcase that. What I was getting at before was that I wanted to sort of imply that, in my opinion, let me just turn up the audio on the mic a little bit. There we go. In my opinion, the Pilot to ATC has for some people been described as a service that you can use if you're not too comfortable with being online on VATSIM. Obviously, let's just, I mean, be fair, I'm going to turn her on once again, because I can see we're coming up on the top of descent. Obviously, I can understand why it has been seen like that, because if you're not too comfortable with being online, I mean, what I was going to say is, sorry, obviously, when you're having an offline service like Pilot to HC, the way it's built up, you always have the ability to look at your screen. If you haven't minimized it, you can do that. I don't, but you can look at your screen and then you can see what they were saying if you are in doubt. So in that case, you're not as locked as you could say you would be on VATSIM. But then again, both VATSIM and EVAO, as far as I know, are gradually trying to transition over to a CPD, CL, or whatever it's called, and the ACAR system for getting clearances and all that. So that's not, in my opinion, it's not really an argument more, because when you use the PDCs, the pre-departure clearances, you get your clearance on text. You can read it, you can see it, and you can acknowledge that you have accepted it. So in my opinion, I would say that Pilot to HC is probably more a service that you can, not a service, but a program that you can use if you are in a situation where the coverage, the ATC coverage, is very sparse, or you want to have that feeling that experience of getting ATC coverage everywhere you would expect to have coverage. So where I usually use Pilot to HC is, yes, it's in situations where I cannot be on VATSIM, when I don't have that option. It can be in situations where I need to be able to pause my sim for a certain while, and likewise situations. But I would say in general, I actually prefer to use Pilot to HC in situations where I wouldn't expect to have a lot of ATC coverage. So that is why I would like to showcase Pilot to HC for you, so that you can sort of get an idea of whether it's a program that could be something for you, because it's not cheap. Let's just be fair and say it's not cheap. But it is getting regularly updated. If there's bugs, you have somewhere to go with them. The man behind Pilot to HC, Dave, I think it's called, is very forthcoming when you report bugs. So, I mean, it's in my opinion, it's nice, pretty cool program. So yeah, that's one of the things that we can sort of wonder what those little clouds there they are. That's one of the things that we can sort of look at. And then obviously the elephant in the room, the newly, hopefully soon upcoming beta version, public beta of X-Plane 12. I cannot understate how much I am looking forward for this update, because as good as it may look, as nice as it may be, I just have to admit, I still feel that Microsoft Flight Sim is quite a while away from X-Plane 11. I haven't tried Prepared yet, so I cannot say with respect to that, but I do know that Prepared and X-Plane they have the same advantage, that they have been here for quite a while. So we have a lot of very good, very realistic additions, planes that we can use. Yeah, so that's something that's going to happen. On other fronts, well, we have the regular updates for Star Citizen, so obviously I'll try my best to cover that as much as I can. We will have regular updates and new mods for Farm Sim. I'll try to get back doing some trucking again because I enjoy that as well. There's a lot of stuff that I want to share with you guys, maybe some new games also. Something like The Long Dark and a little bit different than what I usually do here. But like I said in before Christmas, and I'd like to restate that again. I would like to make a kind of a shout out here when we have begun our descent. One of the guys on my Discord, and on the Discord he's called Iceman. I'm not sure what he's called on Twitch. He told me that after I made that little explanation and that little told you about how I was seeing my future Twitch career. Hello, cat. No, computers are not for cats. One of our cats really loves to climb onto my computer because for some reason she seems to think that it's sort of a kind of a cat cat heater. It is nicely warm. I wouldn't disagree there. All right, let's prepare for descent. So let me see. Tokyo Center, United 7318, requesting en route descent.
United 7318, this is Center, go ahead.
United 7318, requesting en route descent.
United 7318, negative. Your requested altitude is below the minimum for your route. Descend and maintain flight level 290.
Descent and maintain flight level 290, United 7318.
So there are some problems. Let me see what.
United 7318, contact Tokyo Center on 125.6, enjoy your morning.
Center on 125.6, United 7318. Center United 7318 at flight level 410.
United 7318, good morning. Radar contact. Descend and maintain flight level 290.
Descent and maintain flight level 290, United 7318. United 7318 requesting en route descent.
United 7318, pilot discretion. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect the swamped arrival with the swamp transition for the ILS approach to runway 34 left with the Tyler transition at Narita International. After gear up, clear direct swamp.
Expect the swamped arrival with the swamp transition for the ILS approach to runway 34 left with the Tyler transition after correct clear direct swamp. United 7318.
So alright, we're expecting the swamp transition as a swamp descent with the swamp transition for 34 left. A Tyler. Let's put that in. Tyler as well, and we can descend to 4,000 feet. I'm pretty sure what that was his Yeah, 4,000 feet. Begin to descend, and let's begin to program here. Is it 6? Yeah. Let me just... There we go. What? Now. Is that No... I'm not sure what it was. Let's see, 3-4 left. Our approach, it was ILS via Tyler. Standard arrival was swamped. And transition, that's the swamp transition. Temporary insert. Let's see if we have any discounts here. Discos. Doesn't seem like it. So let's see performance. Let's go to approach. Let me just get it here from here. Let's see. Add Narita. So it is. Let's go back here. Oh, over here then. Wind is 280. 7 knots. Outside air temperature is -3. -003. Wow. Alright. 1019. And we're going to do a full landing. So let me get that up here on my Swan. Yeah, that was what we expected for 3-4 left. So let's go for approach. Standard arrival, let's find swamped. Swampy, swampy. Let's pin that. Go to approach. 3-4 left. Yes. Pin that as well. Taxi. Alright, so we are coming in there. So I think we're going to go for something like 23. Alright, let me get the approach, the ILS runway.
Customs at our destination. Flight attendants will begin handing out forms momentarily. Please
339. Yeah. Alright, yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that I would like to show you, definitely. We just need to get the right circumstances for doing it. So we are approaching Japan. We flew from South Korea all the way to Japan.
I have nothing to say, sir. Is there anything you want?
Should we ask him to say something? Let's try something.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to remind you that use of all electronic devices during descent and landing is prohibited as it may interfere with the navigational equipment. Thank you.
Wow, it was short. He usually babbles for ages.
From the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We're going to be beginning our descent shortly. We're trying to do our best to make sure we bring this thing nice, smooth, and on time.
He sounds so confident, doesn't he? We are going to do our best to try to not crash you horribly into the ground. Alright, let's see. It's transition level is 140 again. Yeah. Ah. Let's get a flyby. I honestly still think that this is one of the most beautiful planes. Look at that. Those lovely bent wings and then those big engine parts. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. We are all. Yeah, try to speak correctly. 10119, let me just put that in. Let me tell my passengers to look at those very lovely clouds.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. I don't normally point this out, but if you take a look outside, we're over a pretty interesting landmark.
Yeah, what I was going to say. Is that we also have an upcoming new update, 1.17, for X-Enviro. So we're definitely going to look at that as well. All right, let's
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please proceed and fasten seatbelt.
now it should begin to blink. Or maybe not. Let's see, what does that say? Below 40. GTC. .4 flight level 0.4. I think I'm going to try with flight level 040 then. Oh yeah, that all right. There we go. I think it's getting it in feet, but still calling it. Maybe that's why it's a little bit confused.
United 7318 slow to 250 knots or less.
Wilco United 7318.
United 7318 contact Tokyo Center on 132.3. Have a good morning.
Center on 132.3 United 7318.
Let's get another.
Center United 7318 descending to 4,000 feet.
Still the same.
United 7318, good morning. Radar contact.
Yeah, there still is something with the level, the audio level.
is 1022 United 7318.
1022. I'm going to go with the one I have. What? Where did it get the? Gets it from Nova. But I'm still going to go with what I have from the weather system that I have, obviously. Let's set it to 20. Alright, let me see what my entrance is going to be. It's going to be 4,000, so that's fine. The go around is 6,000, so let's put that in here. Going to set that to terrain, so we have no smoking and seatbelt is on. We have landing light on. All of these are as they should be. I don't like flying the A359. It's just I think there are some stupid bugs that should be fixed in it. Like that, for example. It asks for flight level, but records in feet. I mean, how stupid is that? See if I can make it no, just let's do an open then. Alright, let's retract the spoilers, speed brakes. think we're going to ascend, climb a little bit up to 11, flight level 100. Tokyo Center, United 7318, request flight level 110.
United 7318 negative. Your requested altitude is below the minimum for your route. Climb and maintain flight level 190.
Climb and maintain flight level 190 United 7318.
See what is our 7.2 still. It's okay. Haha, look at that. That's so freaking lovely. So let me see.
United 7318 contact Tokyo Center on 118.9. Have a nice day.
Center on 118.9 of United 7318. Center United 7318 climbing to flight level 190. United 7318, good morning. Radar contact.
This is Microsoft. Richard the First will be one of your random voices for this flight.
I'm just setting up a little bit of these voices here because I think they are very low and I'm not exactly sure why they are that.
United 7318 contact Tokyo Center on 124.1. Have a good morning. Center on 124.1 United 7318. Center United 7318 at flight level 190.
United 7318, good morning. Radar contact.
This is Microsoft. James the First will be one of your random voices for this flight.
So I'll try to get us to flight level 100 when we approach Swamp. I think the reason why it set us so low, it wanted us to have that because we asked for en route descent, but I think the reason why the plane wanted us to start the descent so soon was because of the 4,000 feet that was in there. So there's a little bit of flight before we're there yet. See when it says we're there. 24. Let's try to ask for a route descent here. Let's try to say it again. Tokyo Center, United 7318, requesting en route descent.
United 7318 at final discretion. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Descent and maintain 4,000 feet. United 7318.
Yeah, those are accurate. Alright, let's just do it. So, a nice and slow descent. Dang, 55 knots, side wind. That's something.
Take a peek outside your window this morning and take in the view we have right here.
Alright, let's see. Do we have any VODs that we can program in? Let me see. Narita seems to be the only one, so let's put that in. Can I do it here? Let me see. Nav VOD. Let's put in 117.9.
United 7318 contact Tokyo Center on 119.35 actually.
Center on 119.35 United 7318. Center United 7318 descending to 4,000 feet.
United 7318, good morning. Radar contact. QNH is 1018.
QNH is 1018 United 7318.
United 7318, fly the swamped arrival with the swamp transition. QNH is 1019er at Narita International.
Fly the swamped arrival with the swamp transition. QNH is 1019 United 7318.
One 019er.
United 7318, contact Tokyo, approach on 121.27. Have a good morning.
Approach on 121.27 United 7318.
And the cats are... the cats are fighting. Who would have thought that?
Approach United 7318 descending to 4,000 feet.
United 7318, good morning. Radar contact.
Alright, I can see that my passengers are not so happy, so I'm a little bit excited, a little bit interested to see what the issue is. Oh, we have a friend here. It's about descending at about 2,200 below us. Go to serve, controls, set it to below. Turn on the lights now.
7318 expedite speed reduction to 250 knots.
Wilco United 7318.
Tokyo. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to select any crash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in a full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Alright, so now we are at 10,000 feet and we're going to fly here for a little while. Let's see if we can request it direct to Tyler. Or Peaks. So when we get to Dream, I'll ask a direct to Peaks. Because then we can get this bird down a little bit faster. Alright, let's ask.
United 7318 request clearance direct to Papa Echo Alpha Kilo Sierra.
United 7318, your flight plan seems to be out of date. Please file a new one and call back for clearance. Clear direct to Papa Echo Alpha Kilo Sierra then, as filed, listen and maintain 4,000 feet.
I don't know why I said that, but we are cleared direct to Peaks, so let's do that. Direct to Peaks. So, landing system is enabled. We should have the right ILS frequency. Let's just go and check. So, no, not so. Navits. India, Yankee, Quebec. India, Yankee, Quebec, 111.9. Perfect. I want to get the bird on so I can see as well how much drift I have. What should the wind be? B10. We landed at 340. Alright. Oh, now we are getting at pics. Have one out there.
United 7318 UNH is 1019 at Narita International, cleared for the ILS approach to runway 34 left at Narita International with the Tyler transition.
QNH is 1019 cleared for the ILS approach to runway 34 left with the Tyler transition. United 7318.
I think low brake is enough.
United 7318 QNH is 1019 at Narita International, contact Tower on 118.2. Have a nice day.
QNH is 1019 a tower on 118.2. United 7318. Tower United 7318 inbound for ILS approach runway 34 left.
United 7318, good morning. Radar contact. Continue ILS to runway 34 left, call when established on final.
Continue ILS to runway 34 left, will call when established on final. United 7318.
United 7318, you have traffic at 12 o'clock, 5 miles at 4,100 feet.
Alright, I've enabled the approach. Traffic inside, United 7318. Have it out here. Perfect. Let's enable the localizer. Let's just go straight to approach. Enable both autopilots. These are on. Seatbelt sights are on. Let's go to flaps 1. Go to flaps 2. Narita Tower, United 7318 on final for ILS runway 34 right.
United 7318, winds are 317 at 6 knots, cleared to land runway 34 left.
Cleared to land runway 34 left, United 7318.
Well, let's set this to the go round, that's 6,000.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes our aircraft will land at the destination airport. For your safety, we ask you to remain seated until the aircraft comes to a complete stop and the fasten seatbelt sign is turned off.
Sorry, there was a cat I need to take care of.
Please make sure to take all your personal belongings with you. Attention international travelers, if you are continuing your flight, follow the signs to international transit area.
$2,500.
Duly noted.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We're going to be beginning our descent shortly. We're trying to do our best to make sure we bring this thing nice, smooth, and on time for you folks back there.
2,000.
Flaps 3.
United 7318, you have traffic at 12 o'clock 2 miles at 1,000 feet.
Traffic inside, United 7318. Alright, gear down. Gears down and locked. And flaps 4. Flaps 4.
1,000. 1,000. 1,000. Five hundred. 100 above. 400. 400. 400.
United
Terrain.
400.
Terrain.
on runway.
300.
Execute the published missed approach for ILS to runway 34 left, contact approach on 121.27 to request another approach.
200.
Executing missed approach
Minimum.
for ILS to runway 34 left approach on 121.27 United 7318.
190, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30.
Approach United 7318 at 200 feet.
30, 30, 30, 30, 30,
United
30,
7318, good morning.
20,
Radar
20,
contact.
10,
Right heading
10,
141 vectors to the ILS approach for runway 34 left at Narita International climb and maintain 3,000 feet.
Heading 141
Come over to the ramp and
vectors
park
to the
for
ILS
service.
approach for runway 34 left climb and maintain 3,000 feet United 7318.
That was a weird landing.
United 7318, climb and maintain 3,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 3,000 feet United 7318.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tokyo. The local time is 8:57 a.m. and it's currently about 0 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bin as items may have shifted during the flight.
United 7318, turn right heading 141.
Heading 141 United 7318.
We apologize for the delay. Please coordinate with airline staff as necessary regarding connecting flights or accommodations.
That was a very weird landing. But that's one of the things I don't like about this. You cannot hear when the landing gear is down. Let's turn this on. Let me see. Let's go for the tower. Narita Tower, United 7318, clear of active.
United 7318, contact ground on 121.6. Enjoy your morning.
Ground on 121.6 United 7318.
Alright, let me see if I can... Wow, there's a lot of planes here. Another one coming in. Let me see if I can... find a gate. 23 at Terminal 1. So we can get 2-3. All right, let's try that.
United 7318 request taxi to gate 23.
United 7318 taxi to gate Tango 142 via taxiways Alpha, Whiskey 7, Romeo.
Taxi to gate Tango 142 via taxiways Alpha, Whiskey 7, Romeo, United 7318.
Tango 142. All right. So yeah, that'll work. Alpha, Whiskey 7, Romeo. Yeah, got it. Let's go to the serve here and turn off. RA off. Pretty sure that was a cat that knocked something down. So this is Whiskey 7, and then from Whiskey 7 up to Romeo. Get the wheel page up. Alright, let's see. So 42 is almost the last one. Let's try it like this. There we go. Let's turn APU bleed on. Disengage the engines. Strobe off. Nav off. Keep logo on. Turn that off. Beacon off. Should enable these to do something.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you at our destination. For your safety and comfort, we ask that you please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. This will indicate that we have parked at the gate and that it is safe to move about. Please check around your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you, and please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted around during the flight. If you require departing assistance, please remain remain in your seat until all other passengers have departed. One of our crew members will then be pleased to assist you. We remind you to wait until inside the terminal to use any electronic devices, or to smoke in the designated areas. On behalf of our airline and the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. Have a nice day.
All right. I've sped up the time it takes to get the passengers out, so it shouldn't take that much of a time. I hope I hope you enjoyed this flight. Let me see. I can't remember where the heck did I start actually. At the RKSI. I think it was 258, and here it was T142. I think it was 273 feet per minute. That's not too bad. Let's submit it. Let's turn these off.
Still here, Captain. And still no new information for you.
Thank you. Alright, that was certainly it. I hope that you enjoyed the stream. We're going to take a little bit of a look at just on the landing, see how that went. But other than that, I think I'm going to say goodbye to you here.
How's our passenger deboarding going?
We're still deboarding.
Can we try to speed up our deboarding process a little bit to get back on schedule?
We'll see what we can do. No promises.
Alright, so let's see how much time it's going to take them to get out. About 3 minutes. 1 minute. There we go. All right, let's take a look at what they said. I'm going to show you that as well. Let's see, packs. There. Well, minus 12 minutes, that's certainly not good, especially considering I extended the flight. But let's see, end. Then neutral. Let's see, baggage issue. All right. Medium departure delay due to technical issue. Unexpected arrival delay. That's it. I'm totally telling my friends about this airline. I'll definitely be recommending you at work. I wish I didn't have that extra shot of rum. That's it. The neutral, yeah. Save. And close packs. Alright. Before we end this, let's look at some. They're crossed. Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, in any case, let's go to replay. And let's go back a little bit. Alright, so I want to see that landing. Just turn live traffic off. That's almost a tail strike. It was. Oh, that's why. That's why it felt so weird. Alright, nothing more to say about that other than dang. Alright. Yeah, that was definitely a tail strike there, but it felt weird this time. I don't know what the heck was happening. Well, I guess I've been out of the loop for a little while, so I haven't flown this plane for a while, and like that missing sound when when the landing gear get down, that is annoying. But yeah, poor little plane. Tail strike. Damn. Alright guys, I will see you tomorrow at some point. Stay safe out there, and I'll give my voice and everything else a little bit of rest. So sleep tight, whatever you're doing. If you're waking up, then obviously not sleep tight. And I will I'll see you tomorrow sometime. Let's look at that again. It was horrible. Just horrible. Let me turn the audio down a little bit. Let's go back. But now that I come to think of it, I actually had to maybe it was a little bit tail heavy or something like that, because I actually had to fight it a little bit. Let me see, it's not that view here. Let's try this spot. Let's try to find the tower then. Yeah, I actually had to fight it to, I mean, I had to put stick forward in order to get the nose down. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was tail heavy. I don't know what the heck was going on there, but it definitely felt a little bit weird that I had to move the stick like that in order to... I think the tower was over here somewhere. Let me just take a look around. Ah, it's right there. All right, let's get a little bit down. All right, let's zoom in a little bit. I think you can almost see it. I don't know what the, maybe, I don't know what the heck was going on there. But you can almost see it. I don't know, maybe I cut the engines too soon or flared too, I definitely flared too much. Because see, it begins to sort of, like it wants to take off again. It doesn't seem like an excessive flare. But then I cut the engines and the nose wants to rise. It wants to rise by itself. See, it goes down with bottom first. And I actually have to force it to go down with the nose. That was really weird, but there was something about the balance to begin with. I don't know. I mean, it sounds like bad excuses, and it might be bad excuses. That was, I mean, I've never tail striked before. This is the first time I've tail striked, and you all know that. So, yeah, I don't know. There's a first for everything. I hope that I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.